This little notepad over here contains every bit of information I'm gonna give you in this video. A lot of you guys are coming over here in the US and you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. You have no concrete reasons, alright? In this video, I'm gonna tell you from my experience the 5 reasons for why you should not come to the US. And trust me, if this is your reason to come to this country, do not do that, because that's only going to end up in you feeling dejected, depressed, and that you took the worst decision of your life. All right, I'm trying to save you guys from that. A lot of you guys, it may not be for you, but it may be for someone who you know. All right, trust me, if this is your reason or someone you know, it's their reason to come to the US, please stop them. Because trust me, this is a very serious topic. It can ruin someone's life, and a lot of people might not be able to, take it back, because it just isn't that easy, right? So let's begin. Let's talk about the 5 reasons. And I also have 5 more reasons for why you should come to the US. If that is one of your reasons, then you should definitely go for it. Again, more on that in the next video. But in this video, we're going to talk about for why you should not come to the US. All right, these are the 5 reasons. If this is one of your reasons, do not come here. Remember that. All right, perfect. Now, I know I have a lot of responsibility, because that's how I feel. All right, if I know that 12,000 people are watching me on this channel right now, I know I want to give them something that helps them with their lives, and this is my way of doing it. So please take this video seriously. Do not give me some negative comments on this video. This is only for the people who are not sure, who do not know what they're doing, all right? And they're just getting into it because of, I don't know, society's pressure, or they're just not aware of what they're doing. A lot of times people do that. Trust me, they just take advice from people and they just come in, right? So the first reason over here is the quality of education. If you think that the only reason you want to come to the US is a good quality of education, trust me, it's not as different as the online courses that you are taking. If you only want to come here for practical aspects of learning, and I see this all the time in the SOPs that you guys craft, or people always tell me that in my SOP I want you to write this, that I have, my CGPA is bad because in India we had no practical education. Well, it's not the right way to go. All right, if you did not have any practical education, it's your fault. You did not go out of your way to actually get that practical education, and chances are, even when you're in the US, you're gonna find that damn hard and you're gonna hate it. All right, so if the only reason that you want to come here is for the quality of education, that might not be justified. All right, because trust me, when you take the online courses, like you might take online courses by Stanford on Coursera or something, you're gonna find it's the exact same thing. They're doing the exact same thing over here. There's nothing different. Trust me, you have, if you do not go to class, you watch the videos online, you can do that. All right, you watch the professor's video online, you complete the assignments. The assignments are the exact same thing. It's all the same. So if you're only coming here for the quality of education, I would suggest save that money that you're investing. I know you're investing a lot of money in this course, in this program. Save that money, spend it on yourself, or spend it on getting yourself a job. Run ads on LinkedIn to employers or something. Just get a good job in that case. There's a lot of ways to get jobs. I'll tell you about it. You can actually get into some of the topmost companies in India, in China, in wherever you're watching from. You can get there. You do not need the quality of education for that. But yeah, if you're just coming here for the quality of education, that might not be worth it. That's my point over here, right? The second thing that I want to talk to you guys about is, if you think that it's gonna be super easy, it's not easy. It's the hardest thing in the world, I would say. Not the hardest, but it's still very much harder as compared to the education that you had in India. All right, now I don't know from which institute you belong to, right? You might be from IIT, for all I care, but the level of education over here is so sophisticated that you cannot, right? You might be used to copying assignments in your home country. You might be used to getting the answers from the internet in your home country. That doesn't work over here. All right, it's not easy. And trust me, the people that you're competing with are not dumb people. Forget about the Americans. Even when you think about the Indians or the Chinese people that you're going to meet over here, dude, some of the, especially the Indians, some of the people, they study probably 8 to 10 hours per day. They would just go on, maybe even more than that. They would just go on, sit in the study room, in the morning, or in the library, wherever they go, they sit down in the morning, and till the night, they're not losing that chair. All right, they're over there, they're studying. You are going to be competing with people like that, trust me. So if you are not sure about, you think that this is easy, you think that anyone can do this, it's not. You have to put in your 100%. If you are ready to put in your 100%, then yeah, definitely it might be for you. But if you think that it's easy, or you'll just sail through it and you'll just get a job, I've seen a lot of people who don't even get a job after completing their courses. So if you think that it's easy, no. Definitely, if you work hard, you will get the job. You will get the, you will get to spend your time over here for your OPT and everything. You will earn money. That's secondary. But if you think it's easy, it's not. That's the second point. All right. Let's move on to the third point over here, and that is, if you think that jobs are not for you, if you hate your job, if you think that jobs are not for you, if you think that you don't want to work a job all your life, well, once you're over here, you're stuck in a job, right? Especially for the MS students, because they are not the ones who are going to build businesses in the US. And leave that, even for the MBA students, it's not easy to build a business over here. It's just not. If you think that you are, someone who hates your job in your home country, let's say you are a software developer in your home country, you're working at a lot of people like this I've met that are working at all right, I'll name the companies, Infosys, Wipro, all of these companies, they're hating it over there. They're like, ZS also, that yeah, so many, so long work hours. I do not want to work over here. It's more than I can take, and besides, I'm getting paid so little for it. Well, trust me, if you hate your job because of the money, that's a separate thing. But if you hate your job because you hate doing what you're doing, once you come over here, you're gonna do that all your life. Think about this. You're going for a master's degree. You're gonna be a master in that field. What else are you gonna be over here for if not to do that kind of a job, right? If you come over here for a master's in, let's say, you're a software engineer in India. You come over here for a master's in computer science degree. Well, what are you hoping for? The best you can think of is a minor shift in the field, and you might go from computer science to business analyst or a data scientist or something. But at the end of the day, you're going to be doing the same things. So do not think that if you think that jobs are not for you, or you hate your job after coming to this country, everything will be sorted. It's the worst decision. It's the worst thing you can do to yourself. You are being delusional, and that is not right. Don't even think about it. I would say if software engineering, or anything in your field also, in mechanical or whatever it is, if you're doing something and you're just coming over here to continue that, just to live over here, and you think that everything will be sorted over here, it's not. Moreover, chances are you will have debt on your head. A lot of loans, a lot of money that you owe the banks, and trust me, no one leaves the loans. You have to pay them. You have to pay them. So don't think that it's easy, right? Again, this is just my opinion. This is just how I feel. Like I said, I do not want any hate comments on this. You might feel differently. I respect your perspectives. You can comment down below if you have another perspective, but this is just how I feel. All right, let's move on to the second point, the fourth point. All right, the fourth point says that if you cannot handle depression or stress or loneliness, do not come over here. Again, if you are someone who breaks down, you don't get to break down over here. You don't have that choice, because while you are busy breaking down and you get into something, you are just not able to take the stress, you get into probably partying a lot, or let's say you get into alcohol, or a lot of alcohol maybe every single day or something, or smoking. A lot of people over here I've seen that they start smoking because they cannot handle the stress, and that doesn't help you. That doesn't help you at all. So if that is your reason, if you are someone who is affected by depression, by loneliness, by something of that sort, you're not gonna make it over here. It's tough. It's not easy. But if you know that you can control yourself, you know that you are mature enough to, it's not even about being mature. Some people are just, they're just not good with it. They're just not handling, able to handle themselves so well. And I understand that. It's just that the way that they are brought up, or it's just different. Everyone is different, and everyone knows their own situation. If you are someone who cannot handle that amount of stress, that there's gonna be a whole lot of stress when you start doing the assignments and classes and all of that. And apart from that, you're juggling jobs, sometimes unpaid internships, sometimes paid ones, and you have to cover the rent and everything. If you cannot handle all of that stress, because the next 2 years are going to be very stressful if you go for a master's degree, right? If you cannot handle that, I would suggest, please think about it before coming here, right? Finally, if you are coming here just for the money and you have no money whatsoever right now, so what you're doing is you're taking up heavy loans from the banks. You have no money, you do not know how to earn money. You are coming over here assuming that just because I'm going to a university in the US, I will graduate over here and I will make a lot of money. Trust me, that's gonna be a lot of pressure on your head. You have a huge loan on your head. You do not know how to earn money. And finally, you do not even know if you're gonna get a job over there. So, I don't know, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If you are someone who is going to be in a lot of debt, and worst case scenario, you do not get a job, you have to go back to India with 40-50 lakhs of loan on top of your head, what are you going to do? I would suggest, if you want it this bad, definitely, if you know you're good, you're going to a top 20 university, go on, study, get a job. You will definitely get it in that case. But if you're not sure about it, if you have no money at all, if you are taking major loans from the banks, and you are just coming here to earn money, well, your life will be very restrictive later on. Remember that. So all you can do is a job over here. You can work a job, okay? No one's gonna stop you from working a job. Even if you manage to get an H1B, you can work a job. You, however, cannot do anything on the side. You cannot have your own side business. You cannot have your anything basically. You cannot even work as a freelancer online. There's nothing you can do, right? So if money is all you want, I don't think that this is the right reason to come over here, and especially if you do not have any money to start with, if you're taking a lot of loans, because that's a lot of pressure on your head. You do not know how to earn money, and you're just coming here. You have to repay the banks. You do not know if you're gonna get the job. Without the job, you do not have a backup plan how you pay the money back. Well, then do not come here, or go to a university which is not asking for a lot of money, or get a scholarship or something. All right, but don't think this is so easy. People think this is so easy, and it's so. And my decision was like very different. Why I'm coming to India is like very different. It's not one of these reasons that I came here for. It's just that I was someone who started with something totally different. Like, there's a huge time difference between the application process and actually coming over here. More than 1 year passed, right? I had excellent scores. I had excellent everything, all right? Now, my decision is completely different, because I was someone who was coming here because I thought that I wanted this. But then within that 1 year, everything changed, right? Now, that's completely different in this case. But if your reason is one of these, 5 reasons that I talked to you about, the quality of education, if you think it's easy, if you think that you hate your job, if you think you cannot handle stress, loneliness, or depression, and if you have no money at all, do not come here. Alright guys, I hope किसी को भी आप में से बुरा नहीं लगा होगा. Like, everything I said in this video is, I just hope that some people will, save that those 2-3 years of their life. Or 2-3 years नहीं यार, बहुत ज़्यादा time spend होता है लोगों का इस पे. Like, once they come here, there is no going back. They have to earn, they have to, pay for their courses and everything, and it's not easy. तो अगर कोई यहाँ पर गलत रीज़न के लिए आ रहा है ना, उनको यार समझाओ थोड़ा सा, उनकी हेल्प करो जितना कर सकते हो. Tell them that यार, this is not the right reason, and I'll explain the right reasons in the next video. Stick around, alright? Do watch the next video. मैं उसको भी अपडेट करूँगा, ठीक है? कि yeah, this is the right reason. If you're coming for these reasons, you're good, alright? But if this is not, these are the reasons जो तुम्हारे हैं, मतलब जो मैंने इस वीडियो में बात करा है, then trust me, you know, अभी भी if you wanna come, it's your wish again, but I just advise कि एक बार, like, you know, अच्छे से सोच लो एक बार, you know, think about it and make sure that you know what you're doing. And if you know what you're doing, if you know, if you know what you're doing in your heart is right, then perfectly fine. किसी की बात सुनने की जरूरत नहीं, don't even listen to me, just follow your heart. But you know, if you're confused, then this video was for you. I just tried to explain कि हाँ यार, if you are confused and if you know this is your reason, don't come here, right? So I hope to see you in the next one. I hope that you like this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Again, you know, I know a lot of you might not like this video, but this is just the honesty speaking, right? I hope to see you in the next one, and goodbye.